Producers, listen up. Having the right sub bass can make or break your beat, especially in the hip hop world. If those subwoofers aren't moving, artists will quickly write you off as just another amateur. Well, Luxora Audio has a plugin that promises to make sure your sub bass sounds good on each and every track, and it's 100% free. The name of the plugin? Sub Bass. But is it worth your time to download it and check it out? Well, I've done the work for you. This is not a sponsored video, so I'm gonna give you my unfiltered feedback. So let's take a look into it. You ready? Let's get into it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, here's the plugin. Lux Sub Bass by Luxora Audio. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features here. First thing I'm gonna do is I notice here that it says scale. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this a little bit bigger so it's easier for you guys to see. We have sub bass here where we can go ahead and add in some sub bass frequencies. Bass here, add in bass frequencies. We have HF, so we can go ahead and add more highs in, or we can also take some of the high end off. And that's really good to have, especially as you start to add in distortion and saturation. You can shape things the way that you want to. And we have tube here to engage the saturation. So we can just turn this on to engage the saturation. This is the saturation knob here. Then we have input and output, and that's it. This is a really simple plugin, not too many different features. It's all about how it sounds, how it feels. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a listen to how this plugin sounds on an 808. Have a beat here. I'm gonna go ahead and play the beat. Then I'm gonna engage the sub bass plugin, and we can take a listen at the difference with it and without it, and kind of get an assessment on if this plugin is worth it. So let's go ahead and take a listen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Sub Bass by Luxora Audio. So what are my thoughts on that plugin? You know, the main thing I was liking about that plugin was mostly the saturation. As soon as I turned on that tube and cranked up the saturation, it was really making my 808 just fit the texture of the rest of the beat just perfectly. This plugin, I was able to hear some real low sub frequencies when I played with that knob. The bass was good too. I would say, in my personal opinion, this plugin is good for fine-tuning 808s. This 808 sample that I have right now in this beat just already sounds subby and has a lot of lower end, so it's just right. But if I'm really trying to shape something, really trying to bring an 808 or a sub back to life, I don't know if I would use this plugin for that. But I would use this for fine tuning. You have a beat going, especially all my producers out there, this newer generation, you guys like to speed run beat making. So if you have a beat going, you're liking the way it feels, you're liking the way it sounds, you can use this plugin to just kind of fine tune things, just make things sit in pocket and really match the texture of the rest of the beat. So once again, I wouldn't use this plugin for heavy lifting, but if you are cranking out those beats, you want to just make sure things they just sound just right, you just want to tweak it and put it right there where it needs to be, then I'll definitely check out this plugin. And once again, it's 100% free, so you really have nothing to lose. As far as other constructive feedback on this plugin, I do wish there were other color option. This kind of purplish look. It's not really super pleasing on the eyes. It's cool, but other plugin options, other color options would be greatly appreciated. Also, I wish there was some type of bypass button. I had to use the button right here in FL Studio to bypass things. I wish there was a bypass button here on this plugin. Also, if there was some type of blend knob and also an oversampling feature, that would definitely be greatly appreciated. But it is a free plugin, so you know, we can take what we get. It's free. Beggars can't be choosers. It's a free plugin, and it did do a nice little fine tuning on the bass. So those are just a couple of things, a couple of tweaks I wish was included in this plugin. But other than that, you guys can go ahead and check it out. There's going to be a link to it in the description or the pinned comments. Check it out and let me know your feedback in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to hit like and subscribe. My name is Desmond A, and I'll be back with more great videos. Peace.
Desmond A.